Challenging issues in grid technology development. Building computational grids requires new programming tools which are useful and require in distributed systems, okay, software that can translate the requirements of an application into requirements for computers, network, and storage. Computer network storage are grid resources. These resources are used by clients and are provided by supplier. Also, there are security mechanisms permitting resources to be accessed only by authorized user. This is another grid requirement. Computer and operating system that are more tightly integrated with high-speed network and strong standardization is some of grid requirements. Okay, I will speak about these requirements in the next slides. Grid resource management challenge issue. These slides show the various challenges of using grid resources. Authorization, the user must first be authenticated. This is done once. After that, the user will be allowed to utilize the resources. Security mechanism permitting resources to be accessed only by authorized users. After authorization, the user requests the required resources. GRB, or Grid Resource Broker, discover the appropriate resources for user. Grid resources are in different domain. A user may be allowed access to some domain and cannot be able to use other domains. For example, in this figure, the user can utilize the resources in domain 1, not domain 2, yes? After selecting the appropriate resource, GRB negotiates with the resource manager about various parameters such as cost and time of resource use. After negotiations, the user is allowed to utilize the resources. Then the job is sent to the resource and the resource manager schedules the job. In fact, the job is queued for the resource to be selected. After the turn is applied, the computation are initiated and steered. If necessary, remote dataset is used to perform the job. It should be noted that the amount of use of each resource is calculated for each job and the relevant user. Okay, this slide shows the various parts of grid computing. On the left side, you see users of the grid, scientists and engineers are most important users of grid that need to use grid resources. scientists and engineers using computation to accomplish lab mission. The users connect to the middleware through via intelligent interface. Intelligent interface is a knowledge-based environment that offers user guidance on complex computing tasks. Middleware, similar to other distributed systems, Grid has a middleware which manages user requests. Middleware includes software tools that enable interaction among users, application, and system resources. Cluster operating system. The middleware can access resources through the operating system. Machines in Grid use a variety of operating systems, such as Windows, Linux, or Mac, or other operating systems. The cluster OS is a software which coordinates the interplay of computers, network, and storage. Okay, finally, on the right side of the figure, you can see the main sources of the grid. These resources include machines, which are connected to each other through networks. In a general classification, resources are divided into three categories: supercomputing,